Good evening. Storm Desmond is continuing to produce a dangerous combination of very strong winds and exceptionally heavy rainfall, which has been leading to scenes a bit like the one behind me, taken from Cockermouth by one of our weather watchers earlier today. Severe flooding. The Met Office has issued a red warning, the highest tier of warning for very heavy rainfall across parts of northern England and southern Scotland. And for areas including Cumbria and the Scottish borders, we could well have seen in excess of 200 millimetres of rain. That's around a month's worth of rainfall before we get to the end of the night. By Sunday morning, the rain will tend to slowly be easing away, but the rivers will lag behind the rainfall. Here's the floodline number if you're concerned about flooding in your part of the world. Several severe flood warnings in force. And it's not just the heavy rain, but also the strength of the wind that's causing problems out there. 40 to 50 miles per hour widely towards the east of the Pennines and across the Pennines, 70 or 80 mile per hour gusts likely. The winds and the rain both tending to slowly ease from northern parts of Scotland. So moving through the remainder of tonight into Sunday morning, that front slips its way southwards and eastwards, so it will tend to start to ease through the early hours of Sunday morning. But still, some bursts of heavy rain to be seen on that front. Mild towards the south, colder conditions filtering in towards the northwest. Through the day tomorrow, it is a drier day, less windy too, still quite blustery with a few spots of showery rain in the south. Areas that have seen all that heavy rain today will have a drier and a brighter story. But do keep tuned to your latest forecast. Good night. Good evening. Storm Desmond continues to bring severe weather, bringing very dangerous conditions due to the high winds and very heavy rainfall. Severe flooding has been reported across many northwestern parts of the country. Scenes like this one taken in Kendal earlier on this evening. The Met Office have issued a red weather warning for the heavy rain. That's the highest tier of warning issued by the Met Office. Storm Desmond, as you can see here on the satellite image, has been ploughing into the northwest of the country, bringing at least 24 hours of persistent heavy rainfall. There's some more of it to come overnight. It's tending to ease slowly, I think, as we head through the early hours of Sunday morning. But back to this evening then. You can see the rain continuing across Northern Ireland, Scotland, northwest England, North Wales too. Now, some parts of Cumbria and the Scottish borders could have seen well over 200 millimetres of rain by the time we get to Sunday morning. So the flooding situation here is likely to get worse before it slowly gets better later on Sunday. The Environment Agency and the Scottish Environment Protection Agency have issued severe flood warnings. Here is the floodline number should you be concerned about flooding in your part of the world. And it's not just the heavy rain bringing the flooding that's going to be causing issues tonight. We're also seeing very strong and disruptive winds with gusts of 70 or 80 miles per hour. Even further south across England and Wales, gusts are easily 40 to 50 miles per hour, higher than that around the coast and the hills. So certainly causing some disruption to transport. Further north towards the east of the Pennines and across the Pennines, 70 to 80 mile per hour gusts. Northern Ireland also having a very wet and windy story as we head through tonight. And for Scotland, the wind's starting to ease from northern and central areas, and the rain will ease across the north of Scotland somewhat too. A little bit of hill snow perhaps here. But really, the very strong winds and the heavy rainfall are going to be the focus of the weather as we move through the course of the night. As you can see, that rain tends to just start to peter out, becoming lighter and patchier as we move through the early hours of Sunday. Still exceptionally mild towards the south and the east, but colder air starting to filter in for Northern Ireland and Scotland on Sunday, bringing the odd wintry shower here. A few spots of rain for southern counties of England and Wales, much drier where we had the exceptionally heavy rainfall through the day on Saturday. But with rivers lagging behind the main rainfall, we could well see severe flooding continuing over the next few days. Do keep tuned to your latest forecast. Bye-bye.